My soul is no more important than your soul. My path is no more important than your path. My understanding is no greater than yours. Your answers are inside. After 20 years of giving advice to people, the one thing that I could tell them most and beyond anything is you already know your answer, right? So let this channel, let this concept, let this become an echo of your emotional man or woman that already knows what it needs.
If you can hold on, if you can hold on, hold on.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. I am Ryan Keys, your host with Spirituality with a Spin, where we stand side by side, students of life, asking the same question, looking for answers. And we're not going to stop till we find them. That was The Killers, with all the things that I have done. Now, all the things that you've done have gotten to where you are now. So don't negate the past. The past has brought you to the present moment. Everything has been done as it should be. Do not punish yourself for the past. That's the first key in today's message. Today is a continuation of the last podcast. The last podcast we were talking about this thing called balance. How to achieve balance, how to look for balance in life. That if you look within, you will find your twin. Remember that little phrase? I still stand beside that because I believe if you are not balancing yourself, you will not be able to balance out another person. So we need to seek balance. We need to find a place where we resonate in a certain type of rhythm. Rhythm is important. Rhythm is the basis for music. We're vibrational beings. We can prove it scientifically. Things are oscillating, vibrating at a high rate or a low rate or moderate rate. The more solid an object, the lower the vibration. The more light-bearing an object, the more luminous, like the sun, the higher the vibration. Physical, emotional, spiritual, and then all together one. That is a balanced being. That is finding the balance. And when you find this balance across these three areas, this trinity, this triunion balance, when you're able to focus in on that as self, your masculine and your feminine become very balanced. Then you become a part of a whole. So then manifesting your twin, if you don't have it, or your soulmate, if it's not there, becomes much more fluid. Number one, because being in balance, you're being in synchronization with the universe is able to deal with you and bring things to you very readily, opportunities and events and all kinds of things. It works like that. It's not magic. Think of it like the flow of water. Bruce Lee used to say, "My friend, be like water. Water flows. It will go over, around, or under, but it won't stop." So don't stop, don't fret, don't pout. I think I'm just laughing because you better not pout, you better not Santa Claus, right? He's not going to come to town if you're not balanced. How about that? So 5 tips that I'm going to give to start this ball rolling for just total balance, total well balance. Number 1, I've said this many times before. If your body is a car, you need to take care of it like it's the last one you're going to own. Don't drive that shit like you stole it. Don't drive it like it's a rental. Drive it like you own it, like you're going to own it. You can't get another car. This is it. There is no warranty. So take care of it. You can't accomplish anything in life, spiritually and emotionally, if you're unhealthy. If you're not focusing, getting rest, getting exercise, stretching, getting good food. Don't be burning the candle at both ends. Don't eat junk food. Don't get very little exercise. Don't get very little sleep. You're not going to be adequately addressing the needs of what your soul and your emotions need. So if someone walks into your life, if your twin flame shows up and you're not addressing the physicality of yourself, your body's dominating the situation. Your body's going to forecast that coming together. If my body is disrupted, if my body is in a state of dis-ease, I'm not going to be as able to come together with my soulmate twin flame in any relationship, really. I'm not going to be able to act on opportunity as much. I'm not going to see opportunity as much because I'm going to be more focused on the unhealthy sides of my life. You can get away with it for a while. I'm a prime example of this. In my 20s, I got away with it for a while. Then cancer came a-calling. Whew, that's a calling card nobody wants to open. And that's when I decided balance was very important. You see, because what I had been doing, I'd been working out like a fiend. Six-pack city. I had an apartment and I lived there. I was at the gym 4 and 5 days a week, 3-4 hours a day, working, but then I'd go out and party. And that party stopped the moment that someone told me, you're sick. And then that party shifted because then my spirit had not been caught up. I was not working on my soul man. And my emotions were very primitive because I was very root-based, low vibration, eating a lot of meat, not a lot of vegetables, drinking a lot of caffeine-laden things, a lot of Pepsi, all kinds of stuff. So when I needed that spiritual awakening and awareness, I didn't have it. It was tough. I had to work for it. It was really a tough struggle. And that's when I found things like the Gershon therapy. That's when I found that eating healthy changes your life. And that's when I started looking towards more balance, not being a gym rat, but also looking towards Tai Chi and Qigong and exploring the spiritual side of things, looking more towards the intellectual sides of things, getting involved in groups where you sit down and you cry. I did. I went to men's groups and I sat there and I cried like a little baby. I was like, I don't want to be here. I'm sick. I don't want to. And I did it. And I sat there and I struggled through it. I was in touch with the superficial side of my emotions, not the deep-rooted side, because I was living in the physical, only focusing on the physical, only focusing on the aesthetic, not what was inside. Why? Because I was battling my own self-conscious lack of confidence because my face had been crushed at 21 and I felt like I had to work on my body, work on my appearance because it was not normal. I looked bad. So we all have kind of convoluted ideas of what we see ourselves as. So let's focus on nurturing the physical form in a healthy, happy way. Balanced, not too far to the left, not too far to the right. We'll call it the Goldilocks zone. Let's get into the Goldilocks zone and keep our goodies there, where they're just right. They're not too hot and they're not too cold. They are just right. Right? Right. Know that what your priorities are. You have to make balancing your life a priority. Because if your twin comes in and you are not strong within, it will end up in a runner chaser for sure. Why is that? Because you're going to be reactionary. You're going to still have your anchors buried into the past. When you're seeking balance, it helps us to control all areas of our life in a very synchronized, secure method that is extremely efficient. It's an efficient mindset. It's planning ahead. It's organized. It's understanding there's a beginning and an end. You're acting without reacting. You're moving forward without rushing forward. You're not standing still, allowing the past to hold you back. You are always moving forward in the present, in the now. You're recharging your batteries. You're recharging your being. You're always advancing yourself, learning more, understanding more so you can teach more. If I have a shirt, if anybody out there makes shirts and you want to make me a shirt and send it to me, I'll give you my address. The shirt I wanted to say, always a student, never a master. I expect the unexpected because the unexpected has potential. So I've learned to not see impossible, but possible. So I allow my expectations to go to the unexpected. Rather than get stressed and upset, I learn and I roll with the punches and I just go with it. I understand that if I'm doing my best, I'm putting my best foot forward, I'm handling my business, I cannot control what happens. I'm not going to get stuck. If my computer crashes, if I get sick, if I go outside, my car doesn't start, I'm not going to stress, I'm going to handle it. It's going to not throw me off my game because my game is about expecting the unexpected and always being in a place of balance, moving forward fluidly. I'm going to utilize that 75% of water that resides in my body to go with the flow. Your body is a big tuning fork. So how about let's manifest a frequency that's going to move forward flawlessly, effortlessly, right? Part of that is maintaining mental attitude that's positive. You begin each day with a mantra, with a stretch, like a dog or a cat. You should stretch first thing when you wake up. Give it a stretch, give it a yawn, give it a yell. And then don't go sit in your car and listen to the breakup mix. Okay? Have yourself a dance mix. I have myself a symphony mix, a dance mix, a books on tape mix, and then I got my special resort to hallelujah mix. And in that hallelujah mix, I got my Bob Marley, my Walking on Sunshine, my Walk Like an Egyptian. I got my shit covered. I'm ready because I'm expecting the unexpected. That's where I live. I'm moving, I'm shaking, and I'm not taking any shit. When we're talking about balance, you got the physical. These aspects are including your health, how you treat your body, what you consume, how you exercise. Like I just told you, your body's 75% water. Are you going to drink stagnant water? Are you going to drink dirty water? Heck no. So then why are you allowing your body to be a stagnant pond? Drink, drink, drink. You should be drinking 75% of every fluid in your body consuming every day should be water. I'm just giving you a tip. You don't have to do anything. If you want a completion, if you want an elevation, if you want to answer this conscious call that's going to help manifest and change the world that we live in and elevate social karma out of this place what we're living in right now, balance is the key. Law of attraction works better when you're balanced. Okay, so how do you carry yourself? Are you standing up straight? Are you facing the world? Are you happy to be involved? Or do you love yourself? Are you happy that you are doing what you're doing? If you don't feel confident in your skin, how are you going to feel confident within? Love your body. Love your body. It's the only one you got. Love your body. Change your habits. Do like I did starting on my birthday. I did a little change every day, nudging myself into the now, giving the universe the ability to elevate expectation past what I expect to the unexpected so the universe can open doors that I would have never even noticed were there. I was just walking by doors. I'm walking by them because I'm focused. I'm not doing anything different. I got my rhythm and it's not changing. I'm going with the old song, the old 8-track that plays that shitty song, the breakup mix. I'm not going to change. I'm not going to look to the left. I'm not going to look to the right. And I don't get anything different. Nothing different. Nudge yourself into the now. How do you do it? You do something different every day. Go to Starbucks instead of coffee bean. Order a chai tea instead of a coffee. Stop by on your way home from work and listen to that band. Maybe go to the gym instead of like right after work, go in the morning. Vice versa. And explore, be friendly, talk to people. Right? Change your habits. That's how you do it. A healthy body, a healthy mind. Take better care of yourself, be more confident, change your life situation. Get control of your life. God's sakes, man. Get control. Be physically active every day. Keep yourself clean. Remember, you are divinely created. You're manifested. This beautiful being that made all of this badass stuff made you. That's right. Made you just perfect. And start seeing yourself that way. You were created in the likeness and the image of a being that is eternal, efficient, and everything. You got it all inside, baby. You don't need a psychic to tell you what time it is. Now, we do the I Ching, we do the astrology, we do everything when you come to an intuitive reading. If you need it, I am there. But if you know your own answer, you don't need me. But the reason why you're not learning your own answers is because you're not breaking those habits that are preventing you from having everything you can. You got all you need. It's right in front of you. You got all the ingredients to make a damn delicious dinner, and you're not doing it. Okay, attention, attention, attention. Mentally, get that mind manifesting. Keep it active. Keep looking. Like I said, don't fixate. Fascinate. Don't dwell. Increase your knowledge. Increase your being. Increase your knowledge. Go looking at all kinds of things. That's why I'm talking about balance on the twin flame topic, because this is the key, the golden ticket to Willy Wonka's Wonderland right here, baby. Balance in all things equates. You come to the table ready to serve dinner. So when that soulmate walks in, you got your shit ready to go. You're like dominoes. You're ready. You're down and you're delivering. Yeah. That's right. When you're presented with that situation. And the same thing goes spiritually, physically, mentally, emotionally. If you are in a situation right now that is affecting you spiritually and emotionally, if you are in a depleted relationship that is burned out and done, and you're sitting there because you don't know what to do and you're scared, that's not balanced. That's not living in the present moment. That's not being in the now. That's being in the, how can I do this? The only way you can do it is you got to do it. There is no other way. So all of this balance means that you're getting yourself right and ready. You're going to be like that ripe apple on the tree, ready to be picked and plucked and taken a big bite out of. Okay? So when the twin flame walks in, you've done your due diligence. You've done all of your deliberation. You've already gotten everything handled. Ryan, I don't know what to do. My twin flame is married, and they have 16 kids, and they've been married. They hate their spouse, and they don't have sex. Well, they obviously had sex because they have 16 kids, but they don't have sex now. They just stopped like about a week ago, and they've been unhappy for the past 10 years. What do I do? Well, what do? They should have been doing it already, right? If you're listening to this and you have issues with yourself that you are bringing to the table of the twin scenario, if you are a person that is evolving and sitting in a stagnant pond, remember, it's not safe to drink out of stagnant water. If your water is not flowing, if you are not growing, if you are not advancing, if you are not fulfilling that which is inside of you, doing the good things that need to be done, if you are not feeling complete, if you are not balancing yourself, get balanced. Do the work. Get it done. Don't be the runner. Don't be the chaser. Be in place. Be there, right head to head, meeting in the ideal scenario. It happens. I've seen it. I've coached people that they come, they've worked on themselves, they've done their balance. We've done private coaching on balancing, on getting... I worked out a plan where I was charging somebody because I charge them what I do in the medical field, so I charged them $1 a minute. I was giving them 20-minute pep talks a week on the phone every Monday to get them going. After the 6th week, they had made so much differences in their life, so many different changes. They had altered the relationship they were in to be in a single, free, and better, feeling much better. Still everything is unknown, still everything is unexpected, but free and feeling good. With potential, with openings, the universe is able to give them something that they've been missing, that they're looking for. So they got out of the situation that was bad for them, that was dangerous for them, that was abusive for them. They're handling their stuff. And guess what? At that 7th week, an unexpected moment happened. Their twin walked in, and they had been working within, balanced, ready. They were single in their quest, ready for the best. And when their twin came to them, they were ready. They'd done their work. It was magic. They're great right now. They've been great for a year. Phenomenal. That's when it works, and that's when it's in sync. That's when you're resonating at such a high level. And that's when they're moving on and doing their work. They are now in Africa. They're doing their thing. Right? Super proud of that. Super proud of them. But the thing is that if you are at the state and you haven't, and you are having this alternative situation where there's a lot of other heavy things on you, start to handle it one item at a time. until you can get out from the heavy load and you can get to a place where you can breathe. Then you can move forward and you can get things done. And pray to God that your partner or this person you're interested in also is willing to let you do the work and stand beside you and see the efforts that are being handled. But don't leave something that has no problems, that you're happy with, that is everything you ever wanted and it's good. And you're a parent and you've got all these things and you're in a situation that is a 10 out of 10 because somebody else walks in, it's an old flame, and you feel like maybe that's a twin because I feel sexually aroused to them. Had another situation, same thing. Man was like, oh, and she's got to be my twin. I was just like, she was so, wow, you should see her. I was like, okay, right now I can tell which head you're thinking with, and it's not the one that's balanced. Move that thought up about 2 feet and let's talk. It was just, he was having grass is always greener on the other playing field kind of scenario, options open. And really all it boiled down to is he just had to seek back into some balance, go talk to his loving, beautiful wife, encourage her to seek balance herself. They both started working out, and now they're competitive bodybuilders. Holy moly, and they're super happy. So that's why I start to get so mad about labels and about you can't really put a label on certain things. Everything's going to be fluid and everything's going to be unexpected because that's the universal flow. God gives us something and we go with it, right? Astrology, astrologists, psychics, whoever it is that's giving you the information, like I told you, they're like the random alley, whatever the hell that book is, atlas map. They can tell you how far it is from New York to Los Angeles. They can tell you which highways to take, but they can't tell you all the ins and outs and where the best places to stay and eat and everything else is along the way. You're going to find that out as you drive down that road. As you're driving down the road of life, seek balance. Seek balance. Understand you've got things that you can do. Use your brain. Read, express, learn. Get back in school. Learn to do some things. Take on new tasks. Work your mind. Expand your own zone. Expand your comfort level. This is a twin flame topic, but it's not about twin flames per se. It's about you. Y-O-U, you. And guess what you are? You're half of the relationship. And if your half isn't bringing it, it ain't going to work. Okay? If your half brings it, you've got a 50% chance it's going to do something better. Makes sense. Makes sense to me. I got 50 cents for your dollar all day long if you want to give me that. But this is equaling dollar for dollar. This is you going to do it and get it done because you're going to bring that strong. Got your stuff handled. Embrace your emotions. Embrace how you feel. Don't forget the importance of managing the emotional side of the life that you have. Don't neglect it. Don't bury it. Seek to understand the origins of how you feel. Don't dive into the poopy pants world and sob yourself to sleep because you're wallowing in sorrow. Don't let self-pity and doubt dominate who you are. Don't let something that happened 10 years ago happen over and over and over and over again because it equates dangerous ground. If you're doing it, it's not going to go well when you meet your twin. If you've got your twin right in your eyesight right now and you're not handling this shit, your chances of success are very low on the totem pole. Come on. Let's learn to forgive ourselves first and foremost. Forgive yourself because you're right here, right now, listening to this information, and this is where you need to be to get what you need to get out of it, to move forward and get shit done. I'm a messenger. I'm just bringing a message. I'm nobody. I'm nobody special. I've just got something that I've got to give you. I've got hot information off the press. I am the reporter. I don't make the news. I'm delivering news to you that you should read and you should understand and you should apply to your life. I'm doing it daily and it's a struggle and I am here to tell you, but if I didn't do it at all, it's damn more of a struggle, period. I'm not perfect. You're not perfect. Nobody's perfect. We're not trying to be perfect. We're just trying to be present. Put that on my shirt. I'm not trying to be perfect. I'm just trying to be present. How many shirts have I made today? Anybody that's listening that wants to make me a shirt, I'm giving you ideas. Come on, baby. I'm giving you ideas. Send me all day long. I'll wear your shirt. I'll put your shirt on camera. I'll wear it and I'll say, thank you. Thank you, Bob in New Orleans. Thank you, Jill in Florida. I'll tell you. Thank you, Barbara in New Zealand. Just don't make a shirt that's going to make me look like I wear a size large because I'm masculine, well-balanced. No, I'm just kidding. I wear a size large because I eat like a man. I don't eat like a baby. So you want to work on your emotions, on your spirit. You want to hear it? Meditate. Pray. Seek outside yourself something higher. Understand we're vibrational beings. As I've already told you, we vibrate at a frequency. Why do you think Amen is the same as Om? It's a frequency. Low Amen. It's a low frequency grounding you to the ground, working on your root chakra, keeping you grounded, putting your roots into the soil, the spiritual soil. Same thing. You want to start grounding yourself, elevating yourself. Use all the pineal gland stuff that I talked about in my past video, opening the third eye. But listen to this video and the last video and the self-love, unconditional love video. Because first, before you look through the third eye, look through two eyes and see what you need to get done. Do that and then move into that. Before you go high, let's go low. Let's build a foundation before we put the roof on this bitch. And then, like Mother Teresa used to say, go out and tell somebody you don't know, hey, how you doing? I love you. And the people you do know, you should be telling you love them all the time. I tell people I love you all the time. I've got a great group of people. I've got the best followers in the world. I'll tell you that. I've got thousands of people that I love the hell out of. And they're so wonderful because we have such good, solid relationships. So many people have touched me, that have moved me, that have shared things with me that I find so liberating and so motivating and inspirational. And even in the healthcare field where I'm seeing 7-8 people a day, 7 days a week. Yes, I need to seek some balance on the physical side because I do burn the candle at both ends. Crack me on the back. My spiritual spanking. I got to practice what I preach, right? So, I'm doing the healthcare thing. I'm in nursing homes on the weekend, on the holidays, and I'll tell you what. I love the hell out of those people. My sage people. And I'm going to tell you something I haven't never told many people when it comes to just people that are listening to me out of the gate. Everything that I know, it's just innate. It's there. It just exists and resonates. That's why I know it's right. So everything you need to do is right inside of you. You got all the tools. You came with a tool belt that has every tool you can imagine. You got your Batman utility belt when you were born. Start using it. Stop letting society and other people tell you that you don't have it. Stop letting people telling you that you're a little speck floating out in a big blue nothing. You're not. You're special. You're divine. You were created with a divinity in mind. If you believe in the soul, if you believe in the divine, if you believe in angels, archangels, if you believe in messages from above, if you believe you have this innate call to be with a twin flame, that is a spiritual instance, my friends. And that spiritual is the inception of faith. Faith in the absence of things that you cannot see or touch or hear, but you can feel them. So let's get that spiritual grounded with balance. Start seeking things outside of yourself that are solid, that you believe in. If you've been raised with it and you feel it and it feels right, go with it. There you go. That's me in a nutshell. And then my diet, I'm a vegetarian. Why am I a vegetarian? Why is Ryan a vegetarian? Ryan doesn't like meat. No, I don't like eating angry. I don't like eating hormones. I don't like eating things that have been cruelly treated. And it's just hard for me to eat anything with a face. Sorry. But I can tell you one thing. I was 215 pounds, 7% body fat with a six-pack, and I wasn't eating meat. Not a stitch. Not a stitch. Those are the things that are going to help you to obtain balance, to get into a place of balance. And I've talked my little butt off, and we are at the end, and this is Thursday's hot ticket Thursday. You got a lot of info right now. You got a lot of things you can go with, a lot of things you can practice. Till that field. Pull out all those stones, all those rocks, and get that field where you can fertilize it. Start fertilizing that shit so you can plant those seeds, so those seeds will grow and you can harvest that. What do you want to harvest? You want to harvest a happy life, a good, full life with a good person in your life that you love, you're attracted to. You want your twin flame? You want your soulmate? You want that special someone? Do the work. You're going to have to do it one time or another. Don't wait to do the work when you're heartbroken and they've run from you. Because you're going to have to do it then. Get with me on the same page now and let's get it done. Let's get rolling. If you need help, you contact me. I will help you. I can't help you for free because I got to pay my bills. But I will we'll work it out. If you need coaching, if you need intuitive counseling, whatever it is, let me know. But I'm going to help you to help yourself. So you're only going to need me for a short time, and then we're going to make it so that you can get this shit done yourself. Right? I don't want you to rely on me. I'm just a messenger. Take the message and make it yours. Peace, light, and love. 33, that's a long-ass podcast. Appreciate the time. Thank you for listening. Peace, light, and love. I will see you on the other side.